Let's do let's just read out our quarter by quarter. Okay. All right. Quarter one, Joel.
Sinner Bublik.
Oh, I've gone for Sinner Griegspoor.
Kim.
It doesn't matter at this point, Kim.
I know.
Have you been having any French wine this evening? Please hold up your nearest glass.
Not yet.
Okay.
I have a nice
Hang on.
rooibos
Griegspoor
tea.
has a win over Sinner.
Oh, he does.
Ooh,
Sinner didn't
I'm
complete
calling
the
it
match.
now.
But Sinner didn't complete that match.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I'm
Chris.
very much not in the Griegspoor lane, but I did see Potapova, his girlfriend, walking her dog today. That's not part of the prediction. Sorry, Sinner Bublik.
Okay, so I'm the outlier here. Quarter two, Joel.
I've gone Vachereau versus Medvedev. I was very tempted to go with Cerundolo, but I'm sticking with Medvedev.
I've gone really rogue, and I've gone for Moise Kouame, the French 17-year-old wildcard, to reach the quarters, and he will play Fran Cerundolo when he gets there. Why not? Chris?
Wow.
That would be huge.
Might be affecting the credibility of the podcast by
It
stating
might.
that,
I've already derailed it with Potapova and men's predictions, but I'm going Nori Cerundolo.
Oh, yeah. I would
Okay, I like
Nori
that. I like that.
Yeah, nice. Quarter three?
I've gone Rublev versus Rude.
I've gone for Alex de Minaur against Rude. I feel Alex is going to get that slam form back to a certain extent. Chris?
I've gone Diminar Djokovic. I feel like
Okay.
Djokovic, come on, guys. This is a big opportunity. 25's on the line.
Yeah, I just thought his body might get to him.
I just can't see him getting past Rude at the moment.
When does it ever get to him before a quarterfinal these days?
Well, how old is he going to be? 39?
Wait, it was his birthday today.
Oh,
Was it?
literally today.
I saw
Oh, it's Andy Murray's. That was last week, Andy Murray's.
I saw him. I didn't wish him happy birthday. Goodness.
Oh, no, I
Sorry,
think this is the 22nd.
Birthday is tomorrow. My bad. I got
okay,
too
good.
Right,
excited.
you can see him
He's
tomorrow.
39 years old.
I'll
tomorrow,
be in his press conference
22nd of
tomorrow,
May.
so maybe
A
we'll sing
vegan
to him.
cake.
Yeah,
Okay.
vegan
Yeah.
cake.
Ask
He
him
can't
how
have
he
anything
celebrated.
from- Yeah, exactly. I'll ask.
Learn what it is in Serbia, and I'm sure he'll be impressed. Okay, quarter four.
I have gone Hodar versus Zverev.
I've gone for exactly the same. Yeah, big hopes for Hodar.
I've gone Hodar, as I should say, and Feast.
Okay, nice. So let's give us your semis and final and champion. Let's do the final bit. Joel.
Sinner Medvedev, Rude Zverev, and then my final is a repeat of the Italian Open. I've got Sinner versus Rude, and I mean, surprise, surprise, I've got Jannik Sinner as my champion.
Mm-hmm. I've got fairly similar. I've got Sinner, Cerundolo, Rude, Zverev, and then I've got a Sinner Zverev final though, and with Sinner winning.
1v2 with one winning, Kim. That's actually frowned upon on this podcast.
Oh gosh, yeah, I've
Yes.
just realised that.
I
feel
can
like
see,
do
I
that
could
all the time.
easily see that
yeah.
happening. Yeah,
We would do that if it was Alcaraz to Sinner, wouldn't we? So
That's true.
it'd be even more predictable if Alcaraz was in the draw.
I feel like I've gone the roguest. I've gone Sinner, Cerundolo, Djokovic, Feast, and I think a Frenchman is making the final. I think it might be Sinner, Feast.
Oh wow.
But he did retire after
Amazing.
4 games in his last tournament, so I'm not necessarily onto one there.
yeah. Is Feast body gonna
That's
last
the
2
biggest
weeks?
concern, but then he's up against Djokovic, and that's also another question
Okay.
about the body.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, well, okay. What about a bold prediction that we haven't maybe covered, or, just anything from the whole 100?
You've already done your bold prediction. You've got a 17-year-old wild card
Kim,
making
your
the quarters.
your predictions were just a set
predictions
of,
are just bold.
of bold predictions.
Yeah, I'm going to say Landa Luce is going to take a set off Sinner in the third round.
Oh.
There's another one for you.
She's dropping all of these predictions, old ones. What have you gone for, Joel?
I'm going to say Sinner's going to set a record for bagels en route to a Grand Slam final. I don't even know what the record is, but I think he's going to I think he's just going to dominate. And it's
Well, at
gonna...
least you're consistent because he said he's losing 15 games to
Yeah.
the quarterfinals.
I sort of have to. I feel like I
Yeah.
sort of have to say that.
got
I'm
to
also
go
going to say. I think
rampage.
I'm going to say Ben Shelton out in round 1. And I've got Djokovic will be pushed all the way by Fonseca. So if that matchup does happen, I'm going to say it's going 5.
Right. can't quite trump that. I'm saying Monfils round 3, 5 sets against Cerundolo. I think that's going to be an epic. Zverev's not making the quarterfinals. I've gone Hodar will bagel Fritz.
Ooh.
And I think I'm leaving it there.
Let's go on to our women's predictions then. So we'll do the same format. Might come to you first though, Chris, for the quarters. So let's go quarter by quarter and see who we've all got. So quarter 1, Chris.
Sablenka and Boko.
Okay, I've gone for Sablenka and Pegula. I was tempted with Mboko, but I thought, is she going to go deep at Strasbourg and then not have the freshness? Or is there going to be a lot of hype and then she's not quite going to...
She might miss the train and not make it. You never know.
Well, the French railways could go on strike. Joel?
I've got Sablenka JPEG as well.
I was on a train to and from Strasbourg, and that was very, very slow. And we didn't make it back to our final destination in the end. We had to.
So you've got real experience you should share with Mboko ahead of her arrival in Paris.
Avoid the trains. Yeah,
if you're listening, Victoria.
Get a chauffeur.
Yes.
Okay, quarter 2, Chris.
I've gone Goff versus Zheng.
Okay, I've gone for Coco Guaff as well, but I've gone for Anne Lee, who is also in Strasbourg. But I thought
like that.
She's going to make the train.
Yeah, she's making that train. And I just thought, she's been doing well. Let's get her in the quarterfinals. Joel.
Well, I've also got Goff Zheng.
Okay, right. Getting some consistency here. I think more consistent than our men's predictions. Quarter 3, Chris.
Surely we've all gone for Svitolina Swiatek.
Yeah.
I have as well, yeah.
I've gone the same as well. Hard to see past that, to be honest.
I'd love to see it. I mean, that'd be a fantastic match. Quarter 4, Chris.
I've gone Mukova Rybakina.
I've gone Mukova Baptiste.
I've gone with the seeds. I've gone Andreeva Rybakina.
Nice. Okay.
So the only seed you went rogue on was a former Olympic gold medalist in Paris.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
It's not that rogue, is it? Yeah.
No. Okay. Who are your semis final champion, Chris?
I've gone Sabalenka Goff in my first semi-final. My second semi-final, I've gone for Svitolina versus Rybakina. And then I've gone for a Sabalenka Svitolina final. And I think it's just a head-to-head where the big hitting is too big. Also, don't want to jinx it, but I think Sablenka is going to get her first Roland-Garros title.
But first final for Svitolina, though, at a slam.
Yes.
So that's exciting.
Gail will be there, courtside. It will be a big moment.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've gone for Sabalenka against Goff, Swiatek Mukova, and I've got a Sabalenka Swiatek final with Swiatek winning.
We'd love to see it.
She's going to get number 5. Number 5.
Yes, number 5.
Yeah. Gosh. Joel, what about yourself?
Okay, this is where I do go rogue because I have Pegula taking out Sabalenka in quarterfinal 1, and I've got Pegula Goff, All-American, top half semi-final, and Swiatek Rybakina. And my final is Coco Guaff, Iga Swiatek. And I've got Iga Swiatek as my champion.
Interesting.
So 2 Swiateks and a Sabalenka for our champions.
I did not think I'd be in the minority with Sabalenka there, but I mean, Iga's won it before.
Yeah. Well, it's like the Grand National. You sort of think, who's
your money on
real form?
I feel like
has proven they can go.
I'm looking so far ahead, but JPEG's consistency, I think, could do Sabalenka in
on clay. Come on.
Yes.
She won Charleston, but I think we're in a dreamland, Joel. But
okay.
Maybe that's your bold prediction. You started with that. Do you have any more bold predictions, Joel?
I've got Osaka going out to Siegmund in round 1.
She's going to get ruffled by Siegmund.
It's not going to be pretty then, is it?
I mean, I think Anne Lee
Raducanu to make round 3
is quite bold. I think Kenin might make the 4th round. Even though she lost
Kim, did you not hear what I said earlier?
You get
Kenin lost in qualifying.
Strasbourg qualifying, I know.
Selek Mateva 6-1 in the third. That does not give round 4 French Open Kenin.
You know, she got double bageled by Azarenka before she made that French Open final from Rome to Paris. So she does like her fortunes to change.
From rags to riches.
I've got some better predictions than all of you. I thought Christea is going to make her first Grand Slam semi. I didn't predict that, but I'm saying it now.
You didn't predict that, though.
No, I'm having fun, Kim. It's fine.
Okay.
Sloane Stephens will take out a seed. I don't think they're going to be a very high seed, but a seed. And I have Swiatek will get her first win over Ostapenko. And I've got
like that.
4 of them. Raducanu will take out Paolini. In fact, actually, Swiatek taking out Ostapenko is what you need, you two, more than anything. So I've done you a favor.
Yeah, we do.